Okay, guys, sweet. We made it to the after party. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Awesome. Let's get that going. Put that chat over here. Sweet. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Okay, so now I need to do this. We'll need to go to the music section. Music. Soundtrack. Industrial final. Get some background music playing so it's not just harboring nothing. And I know we got my PS5 here in the background. It's covering the big TV that's there. Behind me. There we go. There we go. Now you guys can see. It's so Jake looking. So silly. Okay. So I know we'll change it in a sec, but I just want to see. This is one of the games I was going to show you there that you might like. But what else we got real quick, just for the hell of it? What else we got? Oh yeah, I was gonna check that. Oh, it's $24 right now? Let's go. Damn, that's not bad. For the second one, I'm excited. A full continuation of this. Same town and everything. Dakota, what's up, buddy? When was the last time you did VR? Good question. The last time when I uploaded some Resident Evil 4 VR content, like remake. I can't do VR. I can't do VR content live because I'm fully immersed and I can't see what the chat's saying. But what's up, buddy? Just get off work or something? Because you've been missing out on both of my live streams of Alan Wake. Now, this game is good. Better than I thought. $24. You know it. You know it. All right. So... yeah, I just get to hang out and chill with you guys right now, really. Ain't got much left to do, so this is a good night, let me tell you. I'm excited. We don't even have to play games. Like, we just sit here and talk. You stream while I'm at work. I can't help that. I kind of figured you were at work, and that's fine. But it's 8:40. Didn't you get off at 6? Like 2 hours ago? Jocelyn, welcome in. Welcome. Hey, what's up? How we doing? Did you just get off work too? Jocelyn works with me, so we're good friends at work. It's chill. Yeah, so I'm really liking Alan Wake. I might get the second one, depending. It's good. It's good content. It's not bad. How's everybody's day going, though? I'm glad we already got like 3 people in the chat. This is awesome. Well, I threw a poll earlier I might have to change it up now because you guys are here. But debating on seeing what other games we want. I keep forgetting what's different time difference. Yeah. I did a poll earlier, and I said, what games should we play at the after party? And one of them was Ark, just more Ark. But now that I got some stuff up here, you know, all these kind of games, I want to see if maybe you guys want to. Do we want to play something else or something? I don't mind showing you guys Deus Ex because that's a fun one. That's a really, really good one. And it is the PS2 edition. Now, I do have like I said, the revision mod, which is on my Steam Deck and computer, which is the overhaul, and it does higher graphics and stuff. But it's like, it's the full game. Like, there's not, how do I say it? There's not, like, chunks taken out of the game, I would say. So, for the PS2 version, because PC came first. So, the PS2 version of this game, there's shortcuts and routes that are blocked off and put up by, like, loading screens, essentially. So, it seems like there's stuff that is taken out of the game. But I could throw this one on, the old one, and to get you guys, like, to have a feel of what it is. And if we like it, then I could play the revision mod. Yeah, see, that's a good idea. I mean, eventually, I do plan on doing probably the revision mod as a full playthrough, as a full series on the channel. I might do that. Other than that, I have been debating on playing BioShock as well. I do got to double check and see if there's if it's streamable for sure. So we'll check that one. But other simple stuff I could play, like Little Nightmares. Oh, Max Payne. You know what? I wanted to show you that one. Because I did tell you it's a lot like Alan Wake. And that's a good game. What else? We got Minecraft. We got Minecraft, folks. Sonic Mania. Star Wars Battlefront. Could do that. Spyro. Spyro's always a good time. Stray, the cat game. I got that one too. Or we could just play more Master Duel. Or just more Ark. But I want to see it. Now that we got more people in, maybe we'll see what we can just casually throw on for the thick of it. Into the thick of it. I love it. It's great. Spyro was my very first Switch game. Very nostalgic. Was it the Switch game, so I assume. No, any game is good. I assume you have the remastered version of Spyro. I do. I used to play the PS1 version a lot, and that was so much fun as a kid. I also think the second one, Ripto's Rage, was the one I beat as a kid a long time ago, which was a blast. That one was fun. Okay, cool. So any game is good. But what's going to keep you guys engaged? What are you guys going to like? You know what I mean? No, same version as you from what I can tell the cover. Yeah, okay. I kind of figured. I kind of figured it was. Let's check what else is on sale, shall we? Oh, the Outlast Trials. Dude, I forgot about this game. Another game that I need to play that I haven't. Base game. Is this one? Let's see. Online play required. So it's not a single player offline game. Bummer. Bummer. Okay, well, don't need that. Yes, I do have the Dying Light games in my cart because look at that. 17 it's 18. Well, I don't really need that one because that's not the best. But $4. $4 for Dying Light 1. And it's got multiplayer, solo play. You know, not bad. Ni no Kuni? What? Persona 5 Royale? Boy, get your Persona 5 out of here. We don't need the Persona 5. That's a wacky ass game anyways. Bummer. Bummer, dude. Ghost of Tsushima? Oh, by the way, Dakota, did you know that I think that I know they're making a second Ghost of Tsushima, but I also believe they're making a movie based off the first game. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are. Look, this is another one we gotta get. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Persona games are so amazing. I mean, maybe. They might be. I don't know. Maybe I'm too harsh a critic. I haven't tried it. Eventually, I need to play Baldur's Gate. That's a good game, too. Same with Helldivers, too. You play it, and Steven wants me to play it. I know that. Yeah, Alan Wake 2's on sale. That's pretty good. There's a lot of good stuff on sale right now, surprisingly. And if I do full game, I already seen my dad play that Assassin's Creed. It was really good. Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome. I bet you haven't played more than 5 hours on it. What one? Wait, what did I say? Modded Skyrim? I don't know about modded Skyrim, but let me show you this. Because the only time I played Skyrim was in VR. And yes, back on... Okay, this says 17 minutes PS5. However, okay... 10 hours. I got you beat. More than 5. The Last of Us? I do have The Last of Us, actually. So if we go by alphabetical. So these are all the games that I do have in my full library. I do got a lot of games on here for sure. You know what? Here, hold on. Game. Pop it over here. That way you guys can still see me. And we got the full view of this. No. Persona, more than 5 hours. Sorry, chat lag. Well, I've never played any Persona game, so... You know. There's that. What was I looking for? Oh, what was this one? Dragon Age. See. Weren't you telling me about Dragon Age? I also got this one, Dragon Age Veilguard. Dead Space. Yes, I have Dead Space. Why is it not? Oh, because that's on my installed. Right here, Dead Space. 17 hours. Beat that game. That one's fun. But no, if we go down... where's this at? So many good games I forgot about that I had. Yeah, see, I got Outlast 1 and 2. Those are good horror games. I'm surprised I kind of don't play those. Because they're like... Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Wait a second. Hold on. Look. Look, Dakota. I've got Persona 5. I didn't know I had it. I did not know I had it. Okay, to be fair. Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot, no. Oh, fancy costumes. Yeah, Persona 5. Woo! Is it really good though? I mean, is it offline play? Do I have to play or do I have to play online? Online play optional. You need Royal if you're gonna do Persona 5. Well, phooey then. Oh my. Oh my what? I also have this one, Persona 5 Strikers. I think what I did was I think I got these when they were on monthly sale, perhaps. What is this game? What's this one? Huh. Weird. Looks a little weird. I don't know. I played 120 hours on it. 100 of it just game time. Wow. That's probably more than your Yu-Gi-Oh game. That's crazy. Damn, nice, man. That's pretty cool. Hats off to you then, brother. That's what's up. Soma is a good one. That's a scary game. Played 32 minutes of it. Maybe I should get back one in. Isn't that like Yu-Gi-Oh! PlayStation's 400 just masterful. Hell yeah. 11 gigs. This is a good scary game. Sonic. I got all these Sonic games. Probably never gonna play it. Hey, Spelunky, I remember that. I remember my brother Morgan used to play that one all the time. We tried to play it. That was kind of fun. Kind of a crazy game. Super Hot, Streets of Rage. That's right. Turtles. Got the Turtles. Oh, yeah, here it is. Look. Skyrim VR. Look at that. 145 hours. Bro, 145 hours. I've got you beat. I've got you beat more than Persona 5, and that's in VR. That's crazy, my guy. And that one was fun because you get to just do the bows and everything, and then the freaking swords. Oh, I miss that game. I wish that one had PSVR 2 ports so bad. So good, dude. Such a good game. What? I have Stanley Parable? I didn't even know I had this. Bro. I'm downloading that one right now. See, Persona isn't a long time. Oh yeah, compared to what you got now. I didn't know I had Stanley Parable. That's a fun game. Maybe we'll play that. That's a good funny game. Oh shit, look. I also have Assault on Dragon Keep. We talked about this one. I didn't even think I had that. I have this one too. Nice. I've got all these games I forgot about. Because that's the one that's like the tabletop game. Cool. Okay. Look at this. I got fucking Trek to Yomi, whatever this is. Have you played this? I don't know what it is. It seems like your kind of game. Japanese style. Filmed like an old 1930s movie in black and white. That's kind of cool. Have you ever played that? It might be interesting. Might have to try that. I got the Yakuza games. Never played those. A lot of these games I do add to my library because they're free for every month on PlayStation Plus. I just never bother playing them. Like Zenless Zone Zero. I heard that's a good game. Never played it. Cool. Let's go. Hell yeah. Anybody want to play Stanley Parable? Ultra Deluxe Edition. Oh yeah, Dakota. You missed out on some fun drama earlier today. I don't even know if he's still here. We only got one person in the chat right now. I don't even know. I'll wait to see if everybody shows up. You know what? We'll do this. We'll pop it back over to me. Hey. Now we're just gonna chill and wait till this downloads, and I'm still gonna see what other games. You're here? Okay. So I don't know if you were here to remember. We did lose a subscriber, but I had a date the other day, and it was with somebody who would come by and watch the chats, and it was fun. It was a good date. It was fun. It was fantastic. And then she blocked that chat. She blocked the messenger, the Facebook, even blocked Corinne. And she's just like, nope, I don't want no relationship right now. So I'm like, well, whatever. Pesky women. It's crazy. But you know what? It's cool. I ain't letting them get me down. Whatever. I'm still here. It's all good. So everybody else, we were all talking crap earlier. It's funny. But no, it's fine. It's whatever. I don't care. Why did she do that? I don't know, man. Flip a switch. You know? We went to Culver's. I paid for dinner. And then we went to Fiesta Fun. I paid for that as well. It was a lot of fun. We had a blast. We went on like a 3-hour date. And then she's just... We talked. We were texting fine. Later that night. And then I didn't hear from her all day yesterday. And then today she's just like, I didn't hear from her. I just seen that we lost a subscriber. And then I went on my Facebook and she blocked me and everything. And Corinne had to send her a message saying, yo, how dare you? Why you do this? You should have the courtesy to say, hey, this is what's up. And then she messages me. But I'm like, fucking whatever. Whatever. Women be tripping. What was her full name and address? I don't know, man. I don't know her address, and I don't care. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. There's more people out there, you know? Shit, I was going to recommend this game, but I forgot the name. You fight these giant-ass mechanical titans. It has titans in its name. You mean... Mecha Titan, right? Or Titanfall? Titanfall. Oh. This one? Titanfall 2? I don't... Maybe not. Let's see what else there is. Unless you mean like Mech Warrior. Attack on Titan. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Titan attacks. Shoot, I'm sorry, man. Hey, like I said, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm not that worried about it. I wasn't too attached. It's fine. Is it this one? Oh, it looks like breakout game. Nope. Hey, everybody's playing Warhammer, right? I should play that. I'm just kidding. I'm never gonna play that game. No thanks. Guess not. Not in the title, huh? Get rid of the music right now. I'm going to play a game. I'm going to play a game with everybody. All with you guys. This is 100% streamable, by the way, so we're good. Don't you worry. Please choose the screen in subtitle language. English. No Warhammer? You mean like no Warhammer? Or like no comma Warhammer? You probably don't do it. Liam, what's up, buddy? Dude, how you been? How's the day? How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Please add to the current time. Okay, it is 9:07. Both. No! Alright, you guys get to explore this game with me together. I've only watched one playthrough of this game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
I'm gonna try to get
no
Nixley
one had
in
showed
chat
up
too.
to give him instructions.
Unless he's
call a
sleeping, I
meeting,
don't know. We'll
or
see.
even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Perfect.
Something was very
And
clearly
Liz. See if we get
wrong.
Liz in too.
Shocked, frozen
I said, come say
solid,
hi.
Stanley found himself unable to
People
move for the
miss you.
longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk
Can we get
and
a Stanley
stepped out
counter?
of his office.
What's the Stanley counter?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So it's the Stanley variable today. That's how many times Stanley was said. Because then I said like 13. Oh, I don't think we can get a counter on that manually. Did a pun and two. Stanley went through the door on the left. No, the left, not the right. The choice came for
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sure, I'll go through all the narrations today. Good sir.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Now he gets to stay there. He played this before. I played this once, and then I watched other people play it.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Sure.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, marvelous. Executive bathrooms. I got a feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Got it.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
The back rooms. Two more in the broom closet later? Yeah, probably.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years
you know,
it
Dakota,
had never
I was going to say,
this question would not go unanswered for long.
To get the chats to like voice to text relay back to me, then I'll totally try and do some VR content for sure. Opened it by sheer luck. Like you didn't tell him the code. Exactly.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope, I'm going through the one that says escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Fucking finally.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
You know, I'm noticing only one finish. I'll see today. I'm noticing that the chat box isn't properly working. It's not logged. Why? We got it. Quit showing everybody. Let me fix this. Bam, there we go. Now we're fixed. Interact. Let's put that at live chat. Okay. Now we should be good. Woohoo! Falling through the floor. Ping.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
I am gonna die.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Oops.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But that's not Stanley's story, is it? Man, what is this
And
game?
yet it would be just a few minutes
The game.
before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
You know, I kind of think that this is almost done by half of the creators of Half-Life. I kind of think like it's made in the Half-Life engine. I don't know. And then what do I do? Restart game? Probably. We're not Stanley. There's no such thing. What? Freedom ending.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
There's a museum.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
See, looking how it was not in the game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oopsies.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's kind of funny looking at these textures. These are low-res scans, I can tell.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysterious but eager to get back to business,
if it knew my
Stanley
name,
took
then
the
I'd be
first
scared.
open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm off. Alright, man, no worries. I want to jump.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. Guys? I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the...
For real, could have been playing on a Samsung fridge. Right.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Fine.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Probably,
one might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, He stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
True.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see.
Wonder where he's been. How come he's not around? He'd like this game.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Ha, press the button. Back again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Oh, don't mind if I yes. I was just gonna go the proper way, but now I gotta see what this is.
Hello, and thank you for playing The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, The Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Whee. I like
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Okay, cool. So you're on board, Mr. Voice. Nice.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Bro went out with an outro. I know. He does that.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if the... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Bro, calm down.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Oh. So I can't jump outside the circle. I got my first trophy. Nice.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
There's probably more.
Goodness. Another elevator.
I swear
Stanley,
there was a jump.
I have to
honestly,
say,
a jump button on
initial impressions of
the
this game
first
are
game, I
not
don't know.
positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more.
This guy's
Very
more
good.
distracted than I am.
Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
The endless void.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend? Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so... Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be, but it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh, that's a new game? Oh, I've been wanting to play a new game. Let's go. Skyrim.
I call it the Memory Zone.
Look, Dakota, you wanted Skyrim? Now we got Skyrim
my
and Stanley Parable.
memories, so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Me when talking to you. Oh, fine, you're a dork anyways. Never mind, you're not a dork. That's true. But it's true, you do talk to me like that.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Time ago. Oh, the waste.
12 years ago. Can you believe that? The Last of Us. Buy on pressurized gas, because that's Steam store. That's funny. Ultra conservative words. Dollar. Money. Smile because I haven't. Demonstration. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. That was an actual achievement for the original game. If you didn't play this game, then you would get the achievement. That's so funny. You have to play it once and then never touch it again for 5 years. Wait, is that Dollar? It sure was. Oh. Get the piano here. Little Stanley. Oh. I don't know if that... Okay. I didn't know if that voice is copyright music or not, so that's why I'm not... Might as well just turn it off.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Hey,
like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content. Hey, yo, is that Minecraft? Hey, let's put Minecraft in here. Minecraft, let's go. Nice. That's so funny. Hey, I remember that little scene right there. I feel like this is supposed to be like the actual ending of the game. Because it's going through like everything that was in the past stuff that you find, so it's probably one of the truer endings. Huh. Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation. Boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved
Minecraft
franchise.
is a great game, though. It's not gonna lie. Minecraft's a good game. So don't you worry.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on.
You can't.
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh, no. Oh, God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they? Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Let me drive a car.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
I think I hit a pretty good ending on this, honestly.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Bro, no.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much, and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once...
Gotcha.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about, I know. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Oh, Stanley,
make a way out.
You're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking, and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley, not the outcomes, not the... Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunity.
Hello?
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, enter.
Bro's having a crash out right now. Give me a door. Magic, oh magic door. Please arrive so I may leave.
The end is never the end, 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 is never.
Hello? Hey, it's leaking. Am I gonna drown then? Oh. Oh goodness. Okay. For real, one of my crash outs? Seriously. The light. Fucking mess. What crashed here? Give me a door. Oh! Precious trees. Nice. Aw. Trees are gone. Did the nuclear fallout happen? This is interesting for sure. What? Bro, the SCPs are out. Nope. Uh-oh. Hey, yo. Oh, we made it to the outskirts. Wow. Did we end up on Tatooine? Because I think that's where we are. Outskirts of that hell. Is there another button somewhere? Oh. That was it, huh?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Huh. Okay. Well, that was it. That was interesting. That was not too bad of an experience. For sure. All right, you guys wanted it. You guys got it. We'll play Ark for a little bit. Yeah, that wasn't too bad though. That was interesting for sure. Yeah. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I'm getting tired. If this game crashes once, that's it. Then it's game over. If it crashes, game over. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. No, it's fine. I can keep going. It's not bad. All my characters are here. Kitty. Good kitty. Yes. Hello, Mr. Owl. Fancy. Is it Nathan that had the more points? Yes. Fancy. So, we gotta figure out what we're doing tomorrow. What are we doing for tomorrow's stream? Anybody have any guesses? Or suggestions? We could probably start something new again. I mean, to be fair, I kinda want to continue and beat Alan Wake, but also at the same time, I don't want to be frustrated by that game. I like it. I might need a small break from that. I'd also say maybe I just need a small break from streaming, but you know what? I'll get a small enough break probably next week, but I don't know. I don't know, test out more games maybe? Or do something I know we could do. You've been losing your marbles? I've been fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, that's my luck there. Winter Drakeling. I killed the Winter Drakeling. And what these? Right, Gotlings. I'm scared. What? Ha 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 ha! That's it. Bummer, dude. No, it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's getting a little late. We'll call it here. Get the Drakeling there, cute. Next time, we'll get the Drakeling next time. No, this has been a good stream. It's been a fun after party with you guys. I definitely enjoy hanging out with everybody. Bummer, dude. It's so funny. I love that line. That's great. No, tomorrow it might be more chill. I think if anything, I'll go live later in the day. Maybe at noon this time. If I want to go live earlier, obviously you guys will be here. It's fine. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some sleep. Dakota, if you're still here, Thursday, we're still doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Night, so don't worry. I think that'd be fun. We could definitely stream more Master Duel Pro game as well. That one's more fun. We should probably try out some more decks, perhaps. We'll see. See where it goes. So, when school starts, I'm not going to be here most streams. I know, that makes me sad. Is that in August, I believe, right? But, I mean, you'll be here on the weekends. If I go live on the weekends, you'll be here. And Friday nights, of course. I know how school days are. Probably not Sunday nights. But, yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, I also might start limiting my streams anyways, too. August 12th. Okay, so next month. Okay. And no Mondays? Yippee. Okay, well, that's nice. There you go. There you go. Okay. Well, I'm still sticking to the schedule with every month we'll do a Resident Evil game. Thorta won't be here for that. That's fine. And then, of course, when Valguero drops for Ark, we'll be on that as well. Expect more Ark bugs and crashes, obviously. But no, that'll be cool. Yeah. Yeah, should be fine. Okay. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful night. You guys take care. I'll probably see a little bit of you guys tomorrow. We'll stick to a smaller stream, maybe 3 hours, maybe 4. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys hanging out all day today. You guys are awesome. I know, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, it'll be okay. Stay safe, everybody. Catch you later. Bye-bye.